back to MG Rebuild, and hello to all the new subscribers out there. Sorry it's been a couple of weeks since my last video, but as I may have said previously, I'm currently just sanding the actual body down and all the parts as well. And it's as boring as watching grass grow. So I didn't think I was going to worry about doing that and showing everyone how I do it. It's just a matter of sanding. I mean, everyone can sand, so there's no point showing you. The next video will be painting high build primer on the rest of the actual body, the tub, doors, everything else. So stay tuned for that one. But today we're going to go pay a visit to another T-Series owner. This gentleman by the name of Richard. He lives about, I think it's about 70 kilometres away from where I live. But he's just picked up himself a 1952 MGTD. It's been in storage for the last 30 years, and it's, well, possibly 40 years, I think. And it's been pulled apart and it's had a couple of owners since. It's been stripped down. I think it was about early to mid 1970s when it was actually all pulled apart. So he's now got the fun task of working out what's missing and what needs replacing. So that's going to be a bit of a job for him there. But stay tuned, join me, and we'll go have a look at his car. Okay, here it is. I'm not 100% sure of the year. I'll have to check that out with Richard. I think it's a 53 from memory. You can see the grille there, sorry, the grille surround, or radiator surround's all freshly chromed. When I say freshly chromed, it was actually all chromed back in 1974 and then wrapped up in newspaper, so it's looking pretty good. So just a bit of a polish, and it should be, oh, there's a tiny little dent to the top there that needs to be pushed out and it should be good again. Suspension looks like it's been done at some stage. Obviously the boots will need to be replaced, a few parts there will need to be tidied up just to de-rust them and so forth. But all looks good. The brake lines aren't in, which is possibly a good thing anyway. And same on the other side. Now the actual radiator stabilizer bars and the bottom bars were missing, and Richard's just quickly made them up over the last couple of days, and he's done a pretty damn good job. Other than the slight kink in there missing, because he's got I think he said he's got ram tubes for his, so he's not going to worry about putting a kink in there. Other than that, you'd think they're original. Very good work. The chassis looks like it's been painted some time ago. Now the actual body, steel and timber will need to have a lot of work done on it, but judging from his other work I've seen, it won't be a hassle for him at all. Now he's got some tubs of parts there. The more of the chrome work from 46 years ago, all looking very nice. Over here we've got the engine and gearbox. Now the engine was rebuilt, I think he said 28 years ago. Never been started. Starter motor and the generator have been rebuilt. But he was still missing a couple of parts there, so I don't think it'd be long before he actually had that back in the car and started up. I don't know if he's going to rebuild it, like to strip it down like I'm going to do with mine and just make sure everything's okay or not. But look, he may just start it up and see what it's like. Over here we've got some panels. The actual dog legs will need some work. They've got some rust that's along the top of the right hand side one. The valance there, it's in reasonable condition. Needs a bit of work obviously, but that's good. We've got a firewall down below there, just all in a pile at the moment until he gets to sort them out. Oops, sorry, my camera's gone crazy there. The original seats, so obviously a green interior at some stage. Got the running boards, the original floorboards too, by the looks of that. And then all the guards, the rear volants, the cowl and doors, they've all been worked on and been primed. So just a quick tidy up with those, I would imagine, and you can, except for the cowl, you'll need to do some repair work on that, and which is just, as we all know, that's a common area to rust under the windscreen mounts. He's still got the original hood or roof, whatever you call it, from whatever country you're in. Tank and spare wheel carrier looks in pretty good nick. Just a clean up and paint, and should be usable again. Now it's got a couple of dashes here. One is from an MGB, or had MGB gauges in it, should say. And the other one is an original TD dash, just sitting on top there as well. And of course the gearbox. Sorry, not the gearbox. Glove box. I'm going to get carried away there. But overall, it's just going to be a nice project. As you see down there, the timber's all rotted out. She's going to need to be replaced, but that's typical in a TD or any T-Series really. It's all looking good.
bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed looking at that 2D as much as I did. It was actually, there's still a lot of work to be done on it, and Richard knows that. He reckons it will take maybe 2 years to actually finish the whole job, and I reckon he'd be pretty close to that mark. There is some timber work that does need replacing, not all of it, but you know, perhaps about 2/3 of it I'd say will need working on that. And he's very fortunate, a lot of his panels have already been done and set aside, been put in primer and just left alone. But there are a couple of dog legs and a couple of other parts there that do need a little bit of rust repairing on them. So as for me, like I said earlier in the video, I'll be doing the high build primer on the rest of the car. I've already done the bonnet in, I think it would have been my last video, or bonnet or hood or whatever you want to call it. But tomorrow, or sorry, the next video, hopefully I'll be doing the rest of the car. Fingers crossed, weather permitting. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to jump online for our merchandise to get our shirts. There's a few different designs there, and there's multiple colours and sizes available. So, and also Instagram. So check that out in the description. So until next time, we'll keep going with it, and we'll see you then.